All right, guys. This is the story of how I lost my Bebop 3D Imaging Pro model. First off, I want to say I still recommend these drones for people just getting started. I still think they are worth the value of what you're getting. I just put a little too much faith in the return home and all the GPS navigation, because leading up to this, I never had an issue. It always came back, and the more times I did that, the more trust I had in it. But obviously, that didn't work out for me. So this is just to bring awareness to the issue and how you can learn from this mistake. I just put too much faith in the return home. For some of you, you already know these issues. I'm going to show the GPS flight plan I created, nothing out of the ordinary from all of my other previous flights. Only thing is I had maxed the legal altitude for the GPS flight. And I was just trying to get a nice video of the sunset in my area. And it was about a 5-kilometer flight. You could see the time it was supposed to take was about 9 minutes and 24 seconds. And so I got the drone about 80 meters in the sky and sent the GPS coordinates, and off it went. It got around 500 meters out, and I lost the FPV view, which is normal. It still continues its GPS flight and records the video. And about 10 minutes went by, and I was expecting it to be back, but I wasn't recording. I didn't have a timer with me, so maybe I thought, okay, maybe it's going to be 15 minutes. 15 minutes goes by, and now I start to worry. I thought, okay, maybe it's taking longer. And I tried repositioning myself around my yard where I could connect to it, thinking maybe it was just very high in the sky, because I did have it set at 150 meters. And you can't hear it at that distance, really. And no connection. So around the 20-minute mark, I start to panic and jump in the car, and I tried to drive along the GPS path to try and connect with it, but no connection. So here I'm thinking, okay, it flew off. It just went the return home to my last location where I was a lot further away. But no, that's not the issue. After doing some research online, I found out that if it can lose GPS signal with the satellites, and when that happens, it'll just hover in one spot until it reconnects with the controller, because it can't even return home at that point with no GPS connection, which I still found very odd for my area. It's never happened. So there was no point of me trying to call Parrot, because I've read online you get nowhere with that. So yeah, don't have too much faith in the GPS system. When you do your flight pass, your flight GPS flights, make sure you do them close to main roads where you can drive immediately if you suspect it's not back by the time it says it is, and you can reconnect. If you do it out in the middle of a field where you can't get to fast enough by car, it'll end up running out of battery and landing. And it just sucked that it was the 3D imaging model, and I replaced it with just a regular Bebop 2. But yeah, I tried to look for it a couple days in a row. No luck. I tried to get to the spots as best as I could, but a lot of it was too dense of a forest, and I didn't want to lose the other drones. So I still recommend these drones. Just be aware of this issue. And yeah, guys, good luck.